Hi, I'm Paul Pratley. I'm Investigations Manager for Verizon Risk Team. I look after the investigations team within Verizon across EMEA region. The team I work in conducts investigations for all manner of organisations, government organisations and private sector, to really help organisations defend and identify in the course of an incident how it occurred, what attackers took, and understand how to mitigate and protect themselves in the future against those sorts of attacks. Verizon this year in the 2014 Data Breach Investigations Report is going to have an epic number of 50 contributors, organisations all over the world. That includes government organisations, law enforcement agencies, CERT teams, private sector investigation companies, all contributing to share this information, and we're really excited. We have 95 countries that are covered in terms of victim organisations that were investigated. We're just on the cusp of being ready to announce all of the findings from our 2014 report. What I can share with you today is what we're seeing is an ongoing trends consistent with the last 10 years, where we see external attackers really taking the lion's share of breaches. The common misconceptions that insiders are a significant threat in organisations really doesn't play out in the when we have a look at the actual data and see how organisations were breached. Some of the things that we see on an ongoing basis that continue to diverge over time is the threat actions involved in actually carrying out a breach. The threat actions are what the attacker actually did to carry out the breach of a network. And what we see increasing more and more is the use of hacking techniques over and above all other types of actions to actually breach a network. You know, some of the common misconceptions are that that malware and phishing are the biggest threats, which they certainly are very significant. But we feel that it's important to communicate that hacking is really the #1 spot when it comes to organisations being breached and actually having a security incident and having their data affected in some way. The information that we're providing is very rich and has a lot of different types of aspects to it. But what we really encourage organisations to do is to take this information and have a look at where their organisation fits in terms of industry threats, and really scope and position their security resources in a way that's going to mitigate the types of risks that other organisations have failed in implementing. We'd really like to see organisations using this information to identify the core areas of their risks and really help to direct that into security controls such as the SANS Top 20 to direct the security posture and implement security resources which are often limited in the most effective ways that they possibly can.